And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Eric Fetty. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
The line to kick the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Lane Thomas. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. And they take the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. He swings and fouls one off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Rips one to right. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Here's Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 8.
Fetty in his 5th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tanner Banks. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Fletcher makes the grab, and that'll do it. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and pitching here today, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Andrew Benintendi leading things off and takes a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia to first, and the White Sox go quietly. So they make short work of them there. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Nationals 5 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. Banks back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now C.J. Abrams in the air, right field, pretty well struck. It bangs off the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on 3. It's 8-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New pitcher for the White Sox, number 67.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He's already homered here in this one. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed.
Slides, but it gets by him. Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. He's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. Meneses on third. Rosario on second. Ruiz at first with no outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Fletcher on the move, heading back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Relay throw, slide, save. It's 10-0.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Now it's Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1. And that one pulled foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one hooked foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a look.
Ripped on a line to center. Robert racing over to make the catch. He's in on the sac fly. It's 11-0.
Now the center fielder,
Steven Wilson gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Victor Robles. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now to the bottom of the second. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, that's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough.
Yeah, there's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That to right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's there with a leadoff double. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter.
That's out to center field. Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the right
So
fielder.
a man aboard. So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
0-1's the count.
The Nats up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Squeezes it. That's out number 2. White Sox down to their final out. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.